What's up, guys? It's my first YouTube video. Gonna try and give this a shot here. I'm not too good at these kind of things, so I'm kind of winging it as I go. It's my 95 Supra. Gonna try and go over the BTI gauge today that's inside of it. It works off the AM Infinity that is in the car right now, so I'm gonna give a quick review and let you guys decide what you think of it. Go ahead and jump in the car here real quick. Not a whole lot of room. I'm living with my parents as I got turbos and a nice TT diff sitting here on the ground. Kind of sitting here until my house is done being built, which is driving me crazy to say the least. Alright, here's the BTI gauge that works directly with the AM Infinity that is in the car right now. I'm currently running an AM Infinity 8H. I can't think of a better gauge to use than this, but I'm going to let you guys decide that here. I'm going to give it a turn here. Let it cycle real quick. Throws up a nice Supra splash screen. Then I have it set right now to show air fuel and to show PSI. See if I can get it to focus properly. There we go. Alright, get it turned on here. Now it kind of shows you just a little bit of everything here. Shut the door here real quick, maybe get a little bit better sound. See if I can stay zoomed in. Right now we're on temperature, engine speed, and like I said, this kind of goes over a little bit of everything. So I mean, this will show you from air fuel to your PSI to your knock control, which it's on right now. You can set up for individual knock, throttle percentage, pretty accurate. Like again, this feeds right off the AM Infinity that's in the car. PSI, voltage, timing, injector duty cycle. Back to another page I had for knock setup. Just a big air fuel gate or big AFR setup. AFR and your target AFR. Right now the target's at 14.6 and it's almost dead on. AFR and PSI. That's pretty much what I keep it on, just because I love seeing what the air fuels are at when I'm cruising on the road or when I'm in full boost. Also, I like to be able to see what PSI I'm running at. Here's a neat thing. The center button here, click on that. You guys can see. You can choose what you want the page to say. See if I can get it to zoom in here. Right now it's showing AFR and map. But if I don't want that, I can change it to, say, Lambda and map. Hit accept. Now it shows Lambda and PSI instead. I personally don't read off Lambda, even though it's more accurate, technically. I like to use the American standard, which would be air fuel ratio. Hit accept. 14.6, 14.7. Let's go back here. Let's try changing the temperature. So instead of that being temp, let's go to, instead of RPM, let's do horsepower. It's saying I'm making 398 horsepower at this given time, which obviously is not true, so I'm not sure how that's set up, but kind of neat that it gets to show you that. Next, ethanol content. I don't have, unfortunately, I do not have E85 set up on this car yet at this time. I do have the sensor set for it, but it's pretty neat that I can see the ethanol content when I do go to that in that set in time. So hopefully I do have it set up here soon, but at this time I do not. Here. Gear, I always thought this was pretty cool. When you're driving down the road, as long as you have it set up in your AM Infinity properly, it'll tell you which gear you're in. So if you're first, second, third, it'll actually show up on the screen, which I always thought was kind of neat. So yeah. But I'm going to click it back here to air fuel where I usually keep it at. So far, this has been a great little tool to have. As you can see, at my personal car here, I only run that singular gauge in my Supra. Dash is all lit up. I have nothing else but besides this one little gauge in the car. Pretty fun. Let me know what you guys think. Thanks for checking out the video.